goes to the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. He'll ride his man on the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Astronauts line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, it's Wallace. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made after the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. Steps away. Lets it fly. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Buys a little extra time. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. He's looking to throw. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. The astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field, Nate, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's back to throw on second down. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Toledo was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Rockets performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Plows through the defense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And here comes the offense on second down. The option look. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quarterback will keep it. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
On the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And the astronauts will send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Hey, it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Man, those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys.
Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Getting some heat. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give to the tailback. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the bean kind. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Grab behind the line. It's Schwartz. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Astronauts are marching down the field. Defense in press coverage. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out on the right. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. And the Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses. Stop it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46.
We don't have YouTube on it, so it's not on there. So you can either not watch it ever, or you can do it with that. It's okay for watching YouTube since I've been watching.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it on the run. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10.
Okay, hold on. Try to be. Hold on, see for the ball. Put your hands back on. See legs. Put your legs in there, dude. Well done.
Smith takes the handoff. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. DB's right up on the receivers. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Astronauts.
Number 13.
In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down for this offense. The give is to Smith. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Power football with the run. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll try the left side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a crease at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion from the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Astronauts will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll blow it dead just across midfield around the 45. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded.
Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Going up top on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll just down it right there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Wallace. Great move there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease to the left. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They go to the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And after the short run, the clock hits zeros, and we are all wrapped up here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivate.
Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome to Road to Glory. Before we get going, have a look around and customize the mode settings to your liking. Here is where you can also set up custom conferences. Now let's get started by choosing the caliber of recruit you want to be. The higher your star rating, the better your chances of seeing the field early. Plus, you get some extra mental abilities to help boost what next is time to choose the position you'd like to play. Now you'll pick what type of player you'd like to be. Keep an eye on the ratings caps as they change with each archetype. Physical abilities are tied to each archetype, and they, like mental abilities, enhance how you play your position. Here, we'll customize your bio info, gear, and appearance. You know what they say, look good, feel good, play good. Time to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate more later in your career. Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska. Today, at a place where the fans have shown unprecedented. First down here for the offense. The running back has it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Kane. Hard running there. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody...
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run it. It's Kane. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Miners. But they're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Leaves it with the running back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Might as well stick with him. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Looking for space. It's Kane. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. He now has 53 yards. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? He's looking to throw. Snares it outside. It's Kane.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, the defense is on.
Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can...
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On the move, it's King. Still on his feet at the 45. The expressway is wide open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put...
A first down for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The offense set for a first down play. Give to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll go to the ground. At the 45, on its way. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard there.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Coaches all...
They'll line up for a second down play. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's King. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Raiola. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop after the catch and still some work. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice over time.